Hey, good Friday afternoon, YouTube. Hugmeister's Garage and Workshop. Got our next little project here for the truck. Gonna put one of these little 75 Cobra all-road CBs in. It's got the remote mount box, which I like, so I don't have a big CB under my leg in there, but we're gonna get this thing opened up and hopefully get her installed. Oh, we bought this little shorty antenna too to stick on top of the truck. Just a cheapie. See while we make out. Probably upgrade it later if we don't get the performance we want. Alright, nice and compact. I think this is going to go right in the space that I want it to go, in the back behind the seat. And what I like about this radio is this talks wirelessly to this. So there's no hard cord in between it. All you got to do is plug that into your USB in the front of your truck, or they include this cigarette lighter adapter, and that plugs into that. So even if you don't want to use it, you can just unplug that, throw it in the glove box, and this stays hard mounted in the back. Or you can plug your radio right into that. There's a plug behind there that'll match that, and it even has a external speaker jack. And I've got an external speaker I might mount under the seat, and there's where your antenna goes in. So we'll get the truck opened up and see if this is going to work out. Alright, I think this is going to be perfect. I got just enough space left on my inverter, standalone inverter box. I'm going to mount that remote right there and pulled a couple pigtails into our 12 volt supply, and we'll get this baby hooked up. I drilled another hole through the back with a bushing yesterday. That's going to come down off the back of my rack and underneath, and I'll pop the antenna right through there. So we'll be back. Okay, I found my old collection of speakers I've had over the years. Hopefully we can find one in here with a banana plug still on the end. You never throw anything out. Okay, we did a dry run in there, and radio works. So we went ahead and mounted this. Perfect size for right there. Still going to keep it out of the way of everything. Mounted our speaker up on top of the battery. It'll just sit there in between the cables. So hopefully that'll throw some good sound up and over the seats for me. And we'll get the rest of this wired up and see what's what. Alright, we get our coax run up through our other bushing here. Tuck the slack underneath. And still had room for our air hose hangers. Got our jack back in. Everything's nice and tight. Got our toe strap. So we'll put this seat back and we'll work on the front. And this is wired into our standalone battery, which charges off our 6 outfitter fitter switch that goes to that inverter over there. So we'll be back. Alright, we're going to finish this up. We plugged it in, paired right up. Actually, this has, you can hook an external speaker or internal or both. I got it on just this one behind the seat right now. We'll try it, but weather radio works. And this has the alerts in it too, so if you're driving, one comes on. But you can turn your volume down. I turned it on to auto on, so when the ignition comes on, it'll repair with that battery back, or that unit back there. But I got to take, sorry about the finger over the lens. Got to take it down the highway now and try it on 19. I was picking up some stuff up here. Say that's just like an 18-inch shorty antenna up there, but I just want something for when I'm on the highway, you know, within, you know, a couple miles I can hear if something's going on. But I always like listening to the truckers anyway. But there you go, the Cobra Off-Road 75. I just got it hanging on my coin holder now. I really don't want to drill any holes in the dash, but I think I'm going to get something with a 3M tape I can just put there, so I don't got to put any holes in the dash. Truck's still a 2025, fairly new. So that's it, YouTube. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.